In the random access file this week, IBM is introducing two new top-of-the-line PS2 computers. The new Model 90 and Model 95 will be based on the Intel 486 microprocessor. The Model 90 desktop system will be the first to offer IBM's Extended Graphics Array, XGA. The Model 95 is designed to operate as a LAN server and for multi-user applications. Data General has introduced a low-cost, RISC-based desktop system. It's called the AV100, and it's designed as a graphics workstation. It can run at 17 million instructions per second. It's built around the 16 megahertz Motorola 88100 chip. The price tag, $4,000. Kodak has introduced a low-cost color inkjet printer designed to compete with Hewlett-Packard's PaintJet. The Diconix Color 4 printer can print text or graphics on plain paper and includes separate print heads for each color with non-smearing ink. It's priced at $1,500. And Kodak has announced a series of development tools and utilities intended to guarantee that color images on a computer screen look exactly as they'll appear when printed on a color printer. The package, called Photo YCC, actually calibrates the individual computer components, matching your monitor's color standards with those of your printer. Applications using the new Kodak color management system will be available next year. And MyGraph has released a hand scanner able to save 4,096 colors. The CS4096 requires at least 386 CPU and Windows 3.0. The scanner and software will sell for $795. Taking a look at this week's top 10 software titles for the PC, PC Connection reports that Adobe Type Manager for Windows 3.0 has jumped into the #1 position, followed by QuarterDeck's Expanded Memory Manager. In third place is PC Tools Deluxe with Facelift coming in fourth. In fifth place is Windows 3.0. Rounding out the top 10 titles are WordPerfect 5.0, Norton Utilities 5.0, Quicken, Procon Plus, and DeskView 386. Time now for this week's software review. Here's Paul Schindler.
Sometimes I prefer the dark. So does your PC. If you leave the same screen up all the time, it burns in. Now, lots of programs can automatically blank your Macintosh screen, but none can do it so elegantly as After Dark. It does absolutely nothing but come on your screen when there is no activity. It is so absurdly rich, it is fun and worth having. Everybody should have it. Each one of these screens has its own set of options. You have 30 choices. There are, for example, the flying toasters. You can control the number of toasters you have on the screen and the darkness of your toast. And, of course, the sound of the flapping wings on the toasters is controllable as well. Talk about attention to detail. Even the wings are reflected on the sides of the toasters. Now, this is my personal favorite. You can change the screen size from a very small one to full screen. You can change the resolution from little tiny squares to large ones. The number of knots determines pattern complexity. There is warp. There are fish galore, and there are these other eccentric options. I wish we had time to show all of them. After Dark is $40 from Berkeley Systems in Berkeley, California. For the Computer Chronicles, I'm Paul Schindler.
Fremont Communications is shipping a new kind of software which lets faxboard users improve the quality of their fax messages. The Freecom Faxography TMLQ software translates application software output into fax image format. Documents can include boldface type, italics, and different font styles. Finally, for computer environmentalists, Maxis has released a new follow-up game to SimCity called Sim Earth. You can create your own planet from scratch or use one of 7 pre-designed planets. The games let you manipulate atmospheric and climatic conditions and even life processes while watching your planet evolve. If only it were really that easy. Well, that's it for this week's Random Access. I'm Kate McGargy.
The Computer Chronicles is made possible in part by the Software Publishers Association, which reminds you it's a federal offense to copy software. The SPA provides information on how to stay software legal. Funding is also provided by PC Connection and Mac Connection, and by Byte Magazine and Bix.